Morning to you on Happy Tuesday. Let's go ahead and look at your jobs for today. So first things first, we are on the home page. We can see over here on assignments, it's the week of the 15th through the 19th. And today is March 16th, 2021. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to let you guys know that D2 will be joining our Zoom today. So I look forward to you guys being scholarly leaders and modeling by example, showing D2 the exact expectations I hold during Zoom because they're going to be looking at you guys to model those behaviors. So thank you in advance for that. And now let's go ahead and look at your jobs for today. So first things first, we have our compound words work. So we are going to go ahead this week with grammar. We are going to be focusing on compound words. You might be familiar with compound words, for example, basketball or butterfly. All words that you guys are familiar with. You are going to go ahead, you are going to start off by watching this video on compound words. It will take you straight to the YouTube video, and you're going to go ahead, you're going to watch a brain pop video all about compound words and how they work. Then on slide number 2, you are going to go ahead, you are going to read or listen to about compound words, and then you're going to go ahead, you are going to define these 3 words based off of the 2 words that make them up, alright? So for example, roadblock, you're going to tell me what a roadblock is based off the words road and block. And the same with flashlight and newsletter. After you complete that job, you have your morning journal, and it is Top 10 Tuesday. For your Top 10 Tuesday, you're going to be writing a top 10 list of people you wish you could meet. And so here I have some examples for you. So we have Brandon Crawford, Jojo Siwa, Ariana Grande, Tom Holland, who plays the newest Spider-Man. Again, these are just some examples. You do not have to use these, but they are there for inspiration. Alright, and then you are going to justify your number 1 pick with 5 to 6 sentences. Remember, you're making a list of 10 people you want to meet, and you're going to tell me why you want to meet one of them. Preferably your number 1 pick, right? And so sentence frames and starters are going to be on the right as always. Again, you do not have to use these, but they are there if you would like to use them. Alright, after your journal, it will be time for Zoom, 9 o'clock. Remember, D2 will be joining us. At around that 9:55 time, I'm going to allow you guys to head out so you can go to PE. You are going to go ahead, you're going to click on a friend stretching. You are going to click on the specials page, and you want go ahead and press the orange button, PE again, Tuesday at 10. Then you will have a break after all those Zooms. You're going to come back. We are going to continue talking about suffixes and spelling with suffixes. You are going to click on the video. Or excuse me, click on the assignment rather, and then you're going to see on slide 2, this is going to be the same video as yesterday. This video will help you with slide number 3. So if you know you didn't watch the video yesterday, or if you would like to review it, it is here for you on slide number 2. You can use that to help you with the spelling because there's going to be some suffixes that change the spelling of the original word. So again, keep that in mind when you are going through. That video on slide number 2 will help you with those spelling patterns. Then you are going to come back and start working on your ELA jobs. We are talking about elements of poetry. Alright, so you're going to click on the poem. You are going to read or listen to the poem titled Friends. Then on slide number 2, you are going to respond to these questions. So we are familiar with stanzas and lines, rhyme scheme. Meter, remember, talks about the syllables, the mood of the poem. So what is the mood? How does the author feel? How can you tell looking at their word choice? And what is the theme? What is the big idea? What is the thing that the author wants you to take away? After you've completed that, you're going to go ahead, you're going to continue working on your poetry flip book. So yesterday you guys wrote 2 poems. You wrote a pyramid poem, and then you went ahead and wrote a triplets poem. So today you're going to make a 5 senses poem using similes, which we will talk about today in Zoom. All right, so you're going to go ahead, you're going to make a 5 senses poem. This is going to be one where you do not use an animal. I'm going to reiterate that. You are not going to use an animal for this one. It talks about taste, and that would just be weird, right? So you're going to go ahead, you can, talk about different places to visit, seasons, sports, all that good stuff, but we're not going to do animals for this one. Then you're going to go ahead, you have a number poem. You are going to be writing 10 lines in total, and so they can rhyme, doesn't have to, but you're going to go ahead, you can either start from the number 1 and count up to 10, or you can go from 10 and count down to 1. And we'll go ahead, you have examples here to look at for inspiration, and you can write about whatever you'd like for the number poem as well. Alrighty. Lunchtime. After you come back from lunch, you're going to continue talking about fractions of a group. Remember, we are looking at a total amount of objects, and then we are looking at the different characteristics of the objects in the group. So, for example, we have an entire group of marbles here, and we're looking at the different characteristics or colors of each of these marbles, and we are going to determine what is the fraction of each color of marbles. So you're going to go through, you are going to fill in the blanks, and then you're going to click and drag the fraction that matches. Alright, and then you're going to go ahead, fractions of a group. You are going to answer the question. You're going to tell me which numbers are odd. We know 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Evens, evens, yay, evens. Any number that does not end in 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0 is an odd number, so keep that in mind. Then you're going to go ahead, you're going to go through, answer the rest of the questions. You're going to do the same for the popsicles. It's going to be based on color. Then slide number 3, you're going to create your own groups using the descriptions given or the instructions given. So 3/6 of the balls must be soccer balls, 1/6 must be footballs, and 2/6 must be baseballs. And you're going to create a group based off of what that looks like. You're going to do the same over here with the fruit. After that, you're going to do 30 minutes of iReady. You're going to go ahead and click on that right here, and then it will be cleanup. So that is going to be it for your day. I will let you know office hours is going to be moved to 12:30 to 1:30 today. I do have a meeting during our normal time. I might be a couple minutes late, so please keep that in mind, even for that 12:30 time, but it will be between 12:30 and 1:30 office hours today. All right, D1, thank you for your understanding, and I look forward to seeing you at Zoom. Bye, D1.